So yeah, I want you all to see something. This right here, daily devotional. This right here, my art. It says, my love for you burns stronger than a half-pound infused cone. And so for you, I give you the gift of this most beautiful flower that will blossom in our minds together. My diary. That will write in actually. Today, actually. I'll write in that today. But what I wanted to talk about was the fact that all of God's children express and communicate the way they speak to God in their own special way. I just showed you three different versions of my reality. My diary, the devotional book that I read, and my art. 3 ways that I communicate my expression. This water won't open. My expression to God. We constantly judge ourselves for how we're being perceived, but not with God, but with how we perceive ourselves with other people. With other people and not with God. We have to understand if we have a relationship with God, then it needs to be amongst us and God only. Between us and God only. His shirt says, see your paradise. That's what his back of his shirt says, see your paradise. It's like God is speaking to me in plain sight. If this world wasn't so weird, I would say, can I video your shirt real quick? But his shirt says, see your paradise. And he's sitting right in front of me. I'm looking straight at his coat. His shirt says, see your paradise. And now, for some odd reason, he just got up. But listen, if you're gonna live your life in any way, live it for yourself. If you're gonna live your life any way, live for yourself. I'm telling you this because I care. I don't know who's watching this. And the more and more I live life, the more gratitude I begin to understand and gain with life, but also the more and more bleak I become simultaneously. I'm 36 years old. I can tell you this, if I had a choice to redo it, half of the people that existed in my life in some form or facet would not exist at all. Because I'm seeing it as time preservation, not self-preservation, time preservation. I could have saved so much time. But God needed me to experience certain people to have a certain understanding about life now in the present day 36-year-old me would understand. Because if I knew that all my kindness would be disrespected and thrown to shit, I would have just become, I won't say evil, I would have just became very stern. Like, I don't like you, I don't like you. I'd have had a bunch of I don't like yous. But I would have lived a very, very illustrious, abundant life. And God says that's not the way to go. Because the whole mission of life is not to change what you are. Not to change what you are and who you are based on the outside environment dictating what it is based on what you are. And I had to truly get to a point where I understood that. The whole point of life is to not be judged, not to judge. The whole point of life is not to judge yourself for what the world puts upon you, because the world is a reflection. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's an illusionary reflection. It's like when the sun, it's like when the sky be certain colors and you know that there's a dome above us. It's an illusionary reflection. It's not the real thing. All the movies tell you. The outside world is a reflection, but it doesn't mean that it's real. We have to live our own life. It's the only way to remain free, to gain freedom. It's the only way. We have to live our own life. We have to live our own life, and we have to produce our own life. I can tell you right now, if I don't become anything in life, I won't judge anyone. Will I feel a bit disappointed? Yes, but I will appreciate the grind, or like the lesson. If that makes any sense, I'll appreciate the lesson placed. I'll appreciate the classes and the lessons that I had to take to produce my magnus opus or masterpiece. It's kind of like, even if I don't pass the class, I still appreciate that I took the class because of what the project that I completed. Like the project that I made, I was satisfied with. That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't get an A in the class, do you still appreciate taking a class? Because how life is, you might take a class in university and college, and you might meet your best friend, you might meet a homegirl, you might meet your love of your life, and like you might fail the class in itself. That's what I'm trying to express about life. You might not feel like you passed life at all. But what I want you to understand is that you can still appreciate what you've gained from the class of life, even though you don't feel that you passed it. Because say you fail a class and you meet your wife, which is more accepting towards your happiness, which is more appreciate. Which one do you more appreciate? Because you can always retake the class, but it doesn't mean that you might meet that woman ever again, or have that potential to do so. And that's what I understood about life. I know that the highest value asset on planet Earth is not money, it's not attention. It's the use of time. It's not even time itself, it's the use of it. It's not money itself, it's the use of it. It's not attention, it's the use of it. Life is about usage. God created us so we could be used, but for what? How? When? Why? Life is eternal. I don't want to be on this eternal thing called life in different versions of reality, if this is all that there is. I appreciate what is given to me. I appreciate what is mine. I appreciate what I understand about life now, about truth. You know, there are so many things. So many things that I think about this human world, you know what I'm saying? There's so many realities, so many things we can do. And many, many times in our life, we spend our life chasing our past realities and using our current present day time to do it. And I really had to just think about it, and I say, God, she said, you can use time as you want. You can use time and invest it in your future, your potential future. You can use it and invest it in your past. You can use it and invest it in your present. Like, I don't have to make this video right now, but I want to. This is my present time that I'm using to make this video. Not just for you all, but for myself. Is how do you utilize your time? Who do you use it on? How are you using it? When are you using it? And what is it going to produce for you in the long term? Because that's all it's about. That's all it's about. I'm looking forward at a library, and I'm looking to my right, and I see a lady about her 60s. Seems very pleasant. And it's like no one knows her life, but what we do know is that she's above my age. She has less time on the planet, but she has the same time in the day. It's all about what you have in your imagination, what you're willing to apply, and what you're willing to do. Because most people have the imagination, but they're willing to do nothing about it. Most people have the work, but they don't have the imagination. Most people have the imagination and no work. Most people have the imagination, the work, but no will. In order to have all of it combined, you have to be a triple threat. You have to know that what you have in your mind, in your spirit, in your soul, you're willing to go forward fully the whole way and nonstop. Don't stop. And that's how you become great, is when nothing stops you. And you'd be surprised of the things that stop us. And the saddest part is that no one remembers or even cares when you don't succeed. They'll cheer you on and you'll be forgotten in a day. So do it for yourself. Live life for yourself and do it for yourself and achieve your dreams for the greater good of not just within yourself, but for humanity and for God. Do it for the greater purpose and do it for the greater picture, but paint the picture yourself. That's where you get the glory for yourself and for God.